Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with another topic under the data structure. Last class we have discussed about the tree data structure. So today we have the one important name which is called the binary. So let's see what is a binary. We know what is a tree. Tree is a non-linear data structure. Tree is a non-linear data structure used for representing hierarchical relationships. Right? So each point in the tree is called a node. Right? So let's see what is the meaning or what you mean by the term binary tree. Right? A binary tree is a tree in which each node can have a maximum of at the most, the best term to use is can have at the most 2 nodes. So a binary tree is a tree in which each node can have at the most 2 nodes. That means the maximum number of nodes allowed per node is 2. Right? The maximum should be 2. But the minimum means it should be 0 or 1, 2. Right? So we can say what is a binary tree? So binary tree means suppose see A is a node in binary tree. As per the condition of the binary tree, this node can have a maximum of 2. See, now I say B is a node and C is another node. And see, we have D and we have E and so this is a binary tree because as per the definition we can say A is the root. Each node is having at most 2 nodes. That is here B can have 2 nodes. C is having only 1 node, no problem. And see the nodes D and E. They are the end or external nodes. That is nodes having no children. So no successive or no successors for the nodes D and E. D, E and F. So we know that we call D, E, F as the leaves. The end nodes are called the leaves. Right? A is the root. B and C are the children. So we can also call B and C are siblings. So I am telling all these things just to revise you what we have learned in last class. Siblings means, so we can also say D and C are also, D and E are also siblings. D and E are siblings. So we can say this is an example of a binary tree. So binary tree can be defined strictly binary tree. So what is a strictly binary tree? A binary tree is said to be strictly binary tree if each node, so in which each node contains exactly two nodes except the leaves or except the end nodes. So here you can see that if you take the nodes other than the leaves, you can see that A is having two children, B and C. B is having two children, D and E, and C is having two children, F and G. So the strictly binary tree means a binary tree in which each node contains exactly two nodes. That is called a strictly binary tree. Okay students, now we are going to see another thing which is called the binary search tree. So binary search tree means the binary tree that satisfies the property such that all node values of the left subtree, are less than the node values of the root, and all node values of the right subtree are greater than the node values of the root. Now see, please note down the definition, and now you can see I can explain this with the help of this example. So here you can see that 48 is a root. So what is on the left? You can see that left subtree it starts from 50 and right subtree it starts from 55. So please note that all the values on the left, all the values of the left of the root, that is 15, which is less than 48, and on the right side it is greater than 48. So what is given? All node values of the left subtree. See here 15 is the, suppose if you take from here this node, check the left side which is less than 15. Here check the right side which is greater than 15. So again check the node 7. On the left subtree it is having the values less than 7, and on the right subtree you can see the values greater than 7. See here also, see 55 is a root, or you take 55 as a root, then on the left side it is 51 which is less than 55, and on the right side it is 60 which is greater than 55. Again 60 is the root, suppose you take 60 as a root, then 59, so suppose 59 is the on the left and 63 on the right. So in a binary search tree, the property is in such a way that each node, if you take each node, the left of each node contains the values less than the root values, and the values on the right hand or on the right subtree whose values are greater than the root values. So again I am taking the example. Suppose you take 48, the node. On the left hand side you got values less than 48, and on the right hand side you got values greater than 50. Same as here 15. So we Now we are going to see the tree traversal. So what is a tree traversal? Tree traversal means the process of reading a banana tree in such a way that each node is processed only once. Or we can say, if you got a binary tree, so we can read that binary tree nodes in such a way that each node comes only once. Right? There are three types of tree traversal. First one is called pre-order traversal. Pre-order traversal. Then second is called the in-order traversal. And third one is called post-order. So there are three types of traversals: in-order or pre-order, in-order and post-order traversal. Right? So we have pre-order traversal, in-order traversal and post-order traversal. So when it is pre-order, we are reading in such a way that root comes first, root, then left node, then right. That is pre-order. We represent symbolically it as plus LR, where plus stands for the root. And post-order, in-order means it is root. So in-order means it is left root, then right. Left root right. That is L plus R. So we represent it as L plus R. Then we have post order. So post order means it is left, right, then root. So which can be read as L R plus. So let me repeat again. Traversal means the process of reading a binary tree in such a way that each node is processed only once. So there are three types of traversal: pre-order traversal, in-order traversal and post-order traversal. So in the case of pre-order traversal, we read the root first, then left node, then right node. The symbolic representation is plus LR, where plus stands for the root, L stands for left, and R stands for the right node. So in the case of in-order, we have left root right, that is L plus R. And in the case of post-order, left right root, that is LR plus. Okay. Now we are going to see. Now we can see each of these traversal one by one. So let's start with the pre-order traversal. Okay. Okay, now we are going to see the pre-order traversal. So in the case of pre-order traversal, we know that, so we read the nodes in such a way that left comes first, so pre-order, so root comes first, then left, right. So pre-order traversal is in such a way that we read the root first, then left and right. Okay. Let's see the example from how we can prepare the pre-order traversal for the given binary tree that we can see in a minute. Okay. So what is the definition for a pre-order traversal? That is, we are reading the root first, then left, then right. So we can say, in the case of this pre-order traversal, we start all the traversal will start from the root. So pre-order traversal, it can be whenever we approach the root, we have to write reading the root first. So it is A is the root. So we read A. Then again coming to the left. So after root it is left, because the definition of pre-order traversal is root left. So root is A. So we read A. Then again again from the B it is after root it is left. So left means it is D. Now D is the root. So we read D. Then see, no left, no right. So here what we have done, B was the root. So we have written B. Then left it is. So after B, left it is D. Now the right side it is E. So it is. So we read E. Whenever you approach E, you have to take E as a new root. So E is there. Then left it is F. Now F is the root. So there is no right for E. So coming back here, we process the left side. Now it is the right side of the root A. That is C. Again coming to C. Now you consider C as the new root. So C. Then it is G. There is no left, so G. No right, so considering the right side of the root C, that is H. Then we have no left, so right it is I. So the pre-ordered traversal. So pre-order means we read the tree nodes in such a way that root comes first. Root left, right. Let me explain one more time. So in this case you can see that A is the root. We start from the root A. So we read A. So that is why I have written A there. Then after root it is left. Now we reached B. So now again you start left. Again you start root left right. Now root is B. So we read root B. Then left. Again we have the root left right. Root is D. No left, no right. So root is D. We have written. So there is no left, no right. Now coming back here. Now we process the left of B. Now right side of B. Again coming to the node E. Coming to the node E. We can say that it is. Coming to the node E. We can say that E is the new root. There is no. Okay. So E is that. So we